MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Here now is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's looking for three right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To 2-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Eric Thames is on deck, and he's able to lay off there for ball 4. Now to put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Eric Thames, and their runners at the corners now. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one out here with runners at first and third. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
1-1 the count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And it's gone. Here's Starlin Castro.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Castro, a former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
All even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And there's a base hit on the line. Here now is Drupal Cabrera. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And right into the shift. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings. But...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here it comes, 0-2. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, no strike. Ball, that pitch is out.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Adam Eaton digging in next. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Adam Eaton.
Now here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
The first base.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Happ brings it in. Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Liner in there for a base hit. Thames is on his way home. He scores as they move on top 4-0. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago White Sox. Ready now, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
7 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Eric Thames. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Leading up for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Anderson.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Ready now for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. First touch for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading off for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 22.
Here comes
Juan Soto.
in there. No balls and a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. To first, fielded by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So here's Starlin Castro. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Starlin Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. As Asdrubal Cabrera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you're going to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit in the air to right field. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez.
Number 74.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Jimenez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. This offense just doesn't look like they came.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now in the box, Kurt Suzuki. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Striding in, Victor Robles. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Bottom of the third now. So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now here it comes. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia.
Batting it, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Leury Garcia becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So stepping in, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and one to count to Trey Turner.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 and 2. Now here it comes. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1 and 1. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batter.
In now, Eric Thames. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he's back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Thames behind 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And The former top prospect is a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Eaton is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soto, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. That's by him for strike 1. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. And this will bang up against the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sanchez pauses. Here's the pitch. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hops this one up. Sanchez calls for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, number 28, Kurt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. To the Nationals DH in this one.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Michael Taylor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman, Leury.
First pitch of the at-bat. one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Luis Robert. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Yoan Moncada will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Sanchez sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts. But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. We'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Back up the middle. He's got it. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Ready once again, Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses inside. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted the other way to left center, giving Jesus Jimenez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high line. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. Here now is Juan Soto.
Number 22.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Austin Voth gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 50, Austin Voth.
First offering on its way. Now the 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And that's the second out. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch coming, here it is. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. New inning set to get underway. So striding in, Starlin Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So he sets him down swinging. Starlin Castro goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2-0 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Execute.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 74.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Suero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Jimenez is off of first base. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Leury Garcia will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Set to start the 9th in this one. Victor Robles digging in now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Little dribbler down the line. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the right. Runners on the move for second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Into the box, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Ready with the 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So we got him swinging. Eric Thames goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. 1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamer.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Sean Doolittle, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for Washington, number 63, Sean.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Doolittle stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Leury Garcia is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yoan Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Whoosh, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Next up is Max Muncy. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The third baseman, Justin.
Now here's the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Suzuki corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Trey Turner.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way.
No touchdown.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Full count now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. to 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's set. Here it comes. Eaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Runner goes for second. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Now here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play. Something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Ready with the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, Corey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Starlin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no play.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that doesn't.
Now the payoff pitch home. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Muncy onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. So digging in now, Will Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Smith, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
No balls and a strike to count. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Victor Robles digging in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He went down swinging to start the home first. Kershaw looks in. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone. until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Justin Turner stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. In now is Adam Eaton, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And it's fouled away. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Thames is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The pitch.
Bellinger.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Standing in, Corey Seager was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time. And he is in there.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
The third baseman,
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Kershaw comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Here's the 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. Wilmer Defoe is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Wilmer Defoe.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball and a strike. 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Two and two now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Austin Voth is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Turner was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Pitch on the way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Last half of the seventh here. In now, Eric Thames. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So next will be the 4-hole. For the Nationals, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases so far.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Will Smith. He was sat down on strikes. In his last at bat. Wander Suero gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, number 48, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Right side, reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw. Your attention, please. Infielder for Los Angeles, number 45.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping in, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 0-2 delivery. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Mookie Betts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hudson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Well struck but foul over by the coaching box.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Ryan.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Jansen, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single. And there's your potential tying run aboard to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
The batter, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit high and deep to left field. Peterson looks up. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over!
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
The outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Steven Strasburg. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The front of line score.
The River Cats